Hey there guys, Primus Reviews here, and today we will be reviewing the Planet X Ceous or Chaos PX-22, aka Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. Now the meaning Ceous or Chaos is a Greek mythology word for intelligence, and as you know, Shockwave is intelligent. Now this figure, right off the bat, is super game accurate. Planet X is doing such an amazing job with all their figures. Now, I did review the Planet X Vulcan, aka Fall of Cybertron Grimlock, so I hope you guys like that video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you are new, as always. And yeah, turn on post notifications for every Transformer review that I do. But yeah, this figure is super amazing. Like I said before, Planet X is doing such an amazing job with their figures, and I hope they can keep it up. Taking a closer look at the packaging, that is a really stellar image of Shockwave's chest. Planet X Ceous or Chaos PX-22, aka Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. And yeah, for copyright reasons, they can't use Shockwave because Planet X is a third-party figure. So yeah, but let's talk about the figure now. Now taking a closer look at this figure, you can tell right away that this purple pops, and I think that's what's truly amazing about this figure, is that in the game he does have the color scheme purple and black, but they made it super pop in the game, and I think they did an amazing job here. I think they used the right amount of purple, and it's just amazing, just the detail, honestly, from the front to the back to honestly any point of view that you can put this guy in. It's amazing. No backpack. I mean, these are game accurate, the wings on the back, so I can't really complain too much. But yeah, man, look at that, this detail. If you guys want a game accurate Shockwave, this is the way to go. There is no other option but Planet X Ceous or Chaos. I also really love the chest piece here. Usually that's where the Decepticon logo would go, but due to copyrights they cannot do that. So I would suggest, if you guys have little stickers of a Decepticon symbol, here would be a good place to put it. Sadly I don't have some, but I will be getting some soon. Now, even though this figure is super game accurate and I highly recommend you guys go pick this up, the posability is not that great as I thought it would be. I would have to give that to Planet X Vulcan, who has such an amazing posability. Standing at about roughly, I say, below 8 inches tall, this is a decent size figure for its price point. Now, this figure did come with a few accessories, so let's take a look at that right now. Now, the first accessory we are going to be taking a look at is the cannon, the arm cannon. Wow, look at this, man. Look how the purple just pops. And that's what I love about this figure. They got the color scheme just right in every angle. You can see the ammo right here. The back is more for the transformation, so we're gonna leave that down for now. But yeah, just look how accurate this looks, man. It just looks so beautiful, and Planet X did an amazing job with the detail work on this arm cannon. It looks so cool. Now, the second accessory we are going to be taking a look at is the blast effect. Now, this looks so freaking cool. Look at that. It's not more of a matte color, it's more of a shiny color. It's more of a pink down here, and then it goes up to purple right about the tip. But it looks so freaking cool. And what you do is, there's gonna be a hole here, there's gonna be a peg here, and all you do is just plug that in, and then you got the pew pew pew. So it looks pretty freaking good. But I believe you guys want to see it on him, right? So let's see how he looks with the arm cannon. Now, the way you put on the arm cannon is a little bit complicated, but I think the end result is amazing. What you're going to do is you're going to take this hand right here, and all you're going to do is just take it off. As you can see, it has a hole there, and it has a peg right here. What you're going to do is you're going to bring in the cannon, and you're going to see a little hole right there, and you're going to see the peg, and all you're going to do is plug it in. And once you plug that in, what you're going to do is you're going to see a little tab up here, and you're going to see a peg right here. You're just going to clip it in into that hole right there, and then you're gonna hear a snap, and there you go. There you have him holding his arm cannon. Look at that. Now that is what you call amazing. Just look how long the arm cannon is, and it makes him, and I'm surprised that he can even hold this arm cannon. As you know, a lot of figures do tend to have trouble holding their accessories, especially if it's like an arm cannon or something, but this figure does an amazing job holding it, and the arm cannon is kind of hefty, so I'm actually really surprised. Now to put on, well, not to put it on, I already showed you guys, but just in case, peg here, hole here, just clip that in, and bob, bam. Now you have him pew-pewing the blast effect. Yep. He is worth it. Worth your money. Worth every penny. Just the game accuracy is just so amazing. I have no words. I think it's a good time to take a look at the articulation, so let's do that right now. Now this figure's head is, I don't think it's on a ball joint, no, because if not, I mean, maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but it could look up and down, all the way to the left and all the way to the right, which looks super cool. The arms can extend out, bicep swivel, really tight, bend at the elbow. He does have wrist swivel, which is pretty cool, and his fingers can move in and out, which is pretty cool. The fingers are not individually articulated, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. This figure also does have a waist swivel as well, which is honestly really cool. They didn't have to do that, but that's pretty cool. The leg can move out that far, and it can move back that far. Now the reason why I'm not doing the arm is because it's just up and down. That's all it is, up and down. I mean, these can move out as well, but you know, it's the same thing as this hand, just with an arm cannon instead. You do get a bend at the knee here, and for the feet, I'm kind of disappointed because it doesn't have ankle pivot, but it does go up and down. He does have a toe bend, and the back here also helps him stand to put this down, so that way he can have a nice sturdy look. But yeah, that's the articulation for this guy. The posability is not 100% as the Planet X, but it's decent enough. And now for some size comparisons. Now here is Planet X Ceous or Chaos next to Planet X Vulcan, aka Grimlock. Now these two look great together, but right away you can tell that this is not screen accurate, as Dinobot's T-Rex mode is supposed to be severely bigger, but it's okay, I completely understand. It just looks so amazing, and I'm sorry guys that I didn't transform Grimlock, as I don't really have much time right now, but it's okay though. The transformation to put him back does kind of take a little bit of my time, but other than that, they both look so amazing together, and I believe it is worth it. Now for the second size comparison, I decided to bring himself, but near G1 inspired, Shockwave from the animated Netflix series War for Cybertron. And yeah, Fall of Cybertron Netflix series inspired by G1. They look good. They look good together, but I prefer this look. But the G1 is still pretty good. Now, let's talk about the cons. Although this figure is so game accurate, every figure has its cons, and this figure does have a little bit of cons here and there. The first con we're going to be taking a look at are the feet. Now, you can tell right away, the feet are not completely on the ground. Since it doesn't have any ankle pivot, sometimes it's hard to kind of stand him. He does lean back, he does lean forward as well, so he does tend to get a little wobbly, which kind of sucks, because I'm pretty sure they could have found a way to make his ankle pivot so that way he can stand really sturdy instead of being super wobbly. Now the second con is that the arm cannon doesn't stay all the way. This tab in this piece right here, it doesn't tab in securely, so sometimes when you're trying to pose it, it just comes off. Really simple. I barely put any pressure on that. It does tend to come off very easily, and to put it back on is a pain, and you gotta make sure that it's angled just right. If not, then it will not peg at all. But yeah, other than that, this figure is truly a one of a kind. And maybe the last con to talk about is the head. Now, to turn its head, it does take a lot of pressure. Just a little bit. I'm putting so much pressure to turn the head, and it is not. It's just a hard thing to do, and I'm afraid that I am gonna break it, so I'm probably not gonna be turning his head as much anymore. But yeah, other than that, this figure is amazing. And this right here is where I am gonna cut it and show you guys the transformation. I'm not gonna be doing the whole transforming him live, because I feel like you guys aren't gonna get the best point of view of the transformation, so make sure to watch these guys here on the screen, and here we are gonna cut it to the transformation. So let's see this bad boy. Wow. This has got to be. This is not even a jet. This is a Cybertronian jet. So don't expect any Earth-formed jets. But yeah, look at that masterpiece. This Cybertronian jet looks so freaking cool. I mean, just look at that. As you can tell right away, the purple just pops at you. I wonder where that goes. We'll take a look at that in a second, guys, don't worry. Anyway, these can move around, so that way I'll show you guys, but it looks super cool. But yeah, look at this, man. I believe for Fallout Cybertron, we did not see him transform into a Cybertronian jet. I believe that was in Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. That game is, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, not great at all, but you did get to play as Shockwave, so you got to see his Cybertronian jet and stuff. But do I recommend you guys playing that game? Not really, no. The games that I do want you guys to play are War and Fall of Cybertron, as those two are the greatest Cybertronian games we have ever played in our life. The transformation is really cool, but to be honest, it is really complex. The thing I don't like about transforming this guy right off the bat is that there are some parts that you do have to force to get into the right position in order to peg in and close all the gaps, which I do not like, and I feel like that is gonna break the figure. But other than that, it looks super amazing. Now, to store on the accessory, we are gonna take the blast effect here. We are gonna turn the figure around, and we are just gonna plug it in there. But first, we're gonna open up all these parts here, just like so, and you're just gonna plug it in there to give him a super freaking cool blast effect, man. I think that looks so freaking cool. It may look not like a Cybertronian jet from the front, but from the back, you can tell by the wings that it is, and it looks super cool. And this figure does extend in height as he does grow to be 11 inches tall, but with the blast effect it is about overall 14 inches tall, which is a really big jet. I mean, it just looks amazing. I have to hold it with two hands just how big it is. It doesn't have that much weight to it. It feels really light, which I'm actually happy about. That way we can just, it'll be just super easy to just make them fly. But yeah, man, it looks super cool. The wings are pulsable as well. Other than this, other than that, nothing else really moves. Everything is just stick together, but everything is nice and solid, which I really like. Some size comparisons. Here he is there, and then here is Planet X Vulcan, and yeah, he's not even in shot, but yeah, he's a tall boy, but laying down he does get smaller. But yeah, these two look great together, and I just love Planet X for making these War for Cybertron Fall of Cybertron toys, as they are so game accurate, which I love. And last but not least, here we have tiny old Shockwave. I'm not going to transform him because I'm going to be doing a review on him sooner or later. He's not going to be my next review. I already have an eye for who my next review is, but he's going to be for later. But yeah, there you go. Not even in scale. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to cut it here, and I'm going to make him transform back into his robot mode, so that way we can do the outro. But here's one last look at the Cybertronian jet, and I believe it looks game accurate. Alright guys, there you go. There you have Planet X Ceous or Chaos PX-22, aka Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. Now this figure is truly a one of a kind. I suggest that you guys go pick it up yourself. This figure, all in all, it is really good, but there are some cons to it, and the lack of posability, the lack of it standing up itself, the fact that I have to force some things in order for it to peg in all the way to clear the transformation to and from the robot mode. So I'm gonna give the score an overall 8 out of 10. This figure is truly amazing. Don't let the score judge you. It is an amazing figure, and I highly suggest that you guys go pick it up at Showz store. They have this figure, I believe, in stock or pre-order, so make sure you guys go pick this up today. The price point is a fair, it's a fair value, honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. But yeah, all in all, this figure is truly amazing, and if you put in your collection, I promise you will not be disappointed. So yeah, guys, I really don't know what else to say here. For my next figure, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm gonna have to look that over. There are a few figures I have in mind, but I think one is just gonna stand out to me the most. I've been wanting to review that figure for such a long time, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Now, this may be my last video for a little bit, because as you know, there's a hurricane coming in Florida, so the power is probably going to be down and I won't be able to upload the video. So I'm really sorry for that, you guys, but it's okay. Don't think I'm taking a long break. It's just till the hurricane goes away, and then we'll be back up and running. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you are new, and turn on post notifications, so that way you guys can get every update, or the moment I upload a new video, it'll turn into a notification on your phone. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a good one, and remember to stay calm and keep moving on. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that this guy comes with a stat sheet too. Look at this, pretty cool, right? Wait a minute. Strength is only 4 out of 10. Endurance is only 3 out of 10. Intelligence is only 7 out of... Don't get this figure.